What is going on YouTube? In today's video I'll be answering a question I got from a subscriber. He has a problem and that is his shoulder blades. What is going on YouTube? In today's video I'll be answering a question I got from a subscriber. His problem is his upper back shoulder blades area. His shoulder blades tends to come forward. I'll be helping you guys at the same time. Let's get straight into it. That's it. So let's talk about the reasons. Why does your shoulder blades tends to come forward, or you guys' shoulder blades tends to come forward? Reason being daily activities, training. It all depends on what you're doing with your life. Let's say for example, you're opening a door, you are going to let your shoulder blade come forward. You're tying a shoe, you are going to let your shoulder blade come forward. Whatever you do in your daily activities, your shoulder blades most likely tends to come forward. Also, sitting a lot tends to make those shoulder blades roll forward. So a lot of stress are being put on your back and there's a lot of reasons why your shoulder blades come forward. It also could be your training, how you train, if you train your back properly, if you train your upper back area, and if you train a lot of pushing movements, and if you do a lot of pressing and all that kind of stuff, that is going to let your shoulder blades come forward and push them forward and keep them in a forward rolled position. This is an uncomfortable position. I am going to show you guys what you can do to actually get rid of this stress on your back and how you can fix your forward rolled shoulder blades. So like I said, training, when you're doing a lot of pressing stuff and when you don't know how to retract your shoulder blades are going to come forward. Even myself, my shoulder blades are a little bit forward. Right now I'm relaxed, but a neutral shoulder blade positioning will be right here. Your arms should look straight forward instead of looking like this. So like I said, you're training a lot of pushing movements, not doing enough rowing, pulling, and not knowing how to retract your shoulder blades and activating that upper back is going to cause shoulder problems over time. So right now I have a friend with me. His name is Alpay and he is going to demonstrate what your shoulder blades most likely look like and how we can fix that problem, what you need to do. So Alpay, come in the shot. This is my good friend Alpay right here. Be serious, bro. Turn around. I want you to turn around like this and let your shoulder blades come forward. Yeah. So this right here, as you can see in the camera, his shoulder blades are rolled forward and he's not activating his traps, his rear delts, and usually this position right here, the reason this position is caused, or the reason for this being his position right now, is because most likely his chest, I'm sorry, this bug right here, his chest is probably tight. What you need to do, you need to stretch your chest, open up that rib cage and just stretch your chest, because your chest, when your front delts, your chest gets tight, what's gonna happen is your shoulder blades are just gonna come forward. You're not gonna be able to breathe as properly as you want to be. You're gonna feel uncomfortable, and that's just a part of the process, man. So what you want to do is you want to learn how to retract your shoulder blades. When you're doing chest exercises, back exercises, doesn't matter what you're doing, you need to focus on learning how to retract your shoulder blades. That is the most important thing. I've talked about this in a lot of different videos, but retracting your shoulder blades is going to be what's going to fix your problem. And obviously you're going to need to stretch those tight muscles as well. But the main important thing is you need to learn how to retract your shoulder blades. So Alpay is going to show you how to come from this position right here to a retracted position. So what you want to do is do it again. Come forward, you want to pull them up, then you want to pull them back, and then you want to pull them down and keep this position right here. This right here is a retracted shoulder blade position. His rear delts are activated, his traps are activated, and this is the position you should bench from when you're doing pushing movements, pull from, and doesn't matter what you're doing. You want to press from a back and down shoulder blade position. So just do it again what you did is pressing, and you stop right there. You do not want to let your shoulder blades come forward in this position. You see that shit? You want to keep them back and down throughout the whole range of motion. So you basically come like this. You can step to the side a little bit. I'm gonna show it. So basically when you're standing like this, you want to keep your shoulder blades up, back, down, and this position right here is what you are going to keep throughout the whole range of motion. So I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. What you want to do from here, when you press like this. You do not let your shoulder blades come forward in this position. This is what causes that forward roll of your shoulder blades, and a lot of beginners that don't know how to train gets this problem because they don't know how to properly retract your shoulder blades. But like I said, if you know how to retract your shoulder blades and you still have this problem, it could be because of your tightness in your front delt, chest, biceps even, and even your lats. You want to make sure you stretch those lats. You want to make sure you get loose in that upper body. And if your shoulder blades doesn't fix, I am going to show you some exercises or tell you about some exercises that you can do to fix your problem. So real quick, I'm going to finish this video off. What you can do to fix your problem exercise wise is face pulls. This is an exercise where you put, I don't have a clip of the exercise, but this is an exercise where you put a cable right about your, a machine cable, right about your face level, and you basically hold, you can hold the way you want, but what I like to do is I like to hold over with a rope attachment, and you pull it like this. Face pulls with a cable. This is the best exercise to fix your problem when it comes to that forward shoulder positioning. And another great exercise, or exercise number 2, is going to be rear delt flies. Doesn't matter if you do it with a machine, doesn't matter if you do it with a if you do it with dumbbells or even a barbell. What you want to do is you want to make sure you focus on building that rear delt. Obviously, if you don't know how to retract your shoulder blades, you are not going to fix your problem. So the main focus is going to be retract. Learn how to retract your shoulder blades. Think of a tennis ball. Think of a tennis ball squeezed between your traps. Like when you pull it back like this, think of squeezing a tennis ball on your back. Keep your shoulder blades back and down when you're training. Doesn't matter what you're training. If you don't keep your shoulder blades back and down, the reason being, if you don't keep them back and down, what's gonna happen is when you let your shoulder blades come forward, the chest is not activated, and we're training chest, right? If you let your shoulder blades come forward when you're training back, your back is not activated. Your delts gets a lot of work. That is the reason for your delts coming forward. And what you want to do is, like I said, focus on retracting those shoulder blades, man. I showed you what you need to focus on when training is keeping them, drop the weight, go with a lighter weight, and just keep them back and down. Learn how to keep your shoulder blades retracted, and that is it, man. Hopefully you guys learned something new. Hopefully I answered some of you guys' questions. And like I said, this was a question I got from a subscriber. I'm happy to help you guys. If you have questions, if you have something you want to know about, I have some knowledge I want to share with you guys. So just ask me in the comments below. Hopefully you learned something new or just enjoy the video. Please subscribe, because I would really appreciate that. I love all of you guys, every single one of you, every single one of my subscribers matters to me. Comment down below if you want to know about something, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out.